Do you know what blasphemy is? Is there a law in your country to prosecute someone for blasphemy? Perhaps there is. But is it really enforced? For anyone living in the free world, blasphemy and the laws dealing with it are customs of dark ages, when witches and heretics were burned at the stake, when everyone was required to show complete and absolute devotion and submission to the church. But for some parts of the world, blasphemy and horrible atrocities in its name are still a reality. One such place is Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Pakistan is not only dangerous for victims of blasphemy allegations because of the blasphemy laws, but there is an even greater risk of lynching and mob violence that happens outside the law. Ones alleged of blasphemy can be subject to the most gruesome and unimaginable torture and death. Pakistan, in a broader sense, can be referred to as a theocratic state. Islam is held at the highest pedestal. Saying anything against Islam in any sense within Pakistan's boundaries is impossible. But even what happens outside can lead to internal violence and can result in hatred towards the religious minorities. For example, in the past couple of days, Muslims have been riled up because a copy of Quran was burnt by members of an organization in Norway. Looking at this event with a Western or global worldview might underestimate this incident. But to a Muslim, it is extremely heretic and should be punished by death, as Pakistani blasphemy laws prescribe death penalty for insulting Prophet Muhammad or a copy of Quran in any way. The free world should know that allegations of blasphemy are not taken lightly in Muslim countries. Even burning a copy of Quran by mistake can be a reason to get killed at the hands of an angry Muslim mob in Pakistan and other Muslim countries. On 4th of November 2014, a Christian couple who were laborers at a brick factory in Kot Radhakishan near Kasur, located in Punjab province of Pakistan, were burnt alive in the brick kiln of the same factory where they were employed. They were alleged of burning some papers having verses of Quran written on them. Shama, the woman, was 4 months pregnant at the time when she was killed. There were announcements from the loudspeakers of the 4 mosques in the area that Shama and her husband Shehzad had desecrated a copy of Quran. A mob gathered at the brick factory. Upon this, the owner of the brick factory locked Shama and Shehzad in a room in an attempt to save them from the angry mob. But people tore the roof of the room in which they were kept and started beating them. Reportedly, at some point their legs were broken and they were tied behind a vehicle and dragged in the streets of the village. They were pleading for mercy at the top of their voices, but the requests fell upon deaf ears. Eventually, they were brought back to the brick factory and thrown into the kiln which was already burning to cook the bricks, while they were still alive. Pakistan has become notorious for mob justice and lynching in cases of blasphemy. Radical elements in the society believe that anyone who has just an allegation of blasphemy against them deserves to die, and they have the obligation to take action against such individuals. Time and again, religious minorities have been victims of gruesome violence of this sort. Members of Muslim majority have also had allegations of blasphemy from time to time. But in case of minorities, only allegations are enough to kill someone. The percentage of violence and mob lynching towards minorities in case of blasphemy allegations far outweighs such incidents towards the majority. Burning of Quran in Norway should be seen in a broader perspective. The behavior of demanding respect for Islam on gunpoint is a heresy towards freedom of expression and human rights, especially when many people in Muslim world have suffered terrible consequences at the hands of Muslims in countries like Pakistan. No religion, creed or ideology are above human life, and in many cases Islam reveals itself as lacking basic humanism, and it appears to be a barbaric ideology which believes in policing basic human freedoms like free speech. Islam should never be exempt from scrutiny. Its book and its customs should be equally subject to criticism as any other religion or ideology. A book for which someone can be burnt alive deserves to be burned 1,000 times, and followers of such a book have no right to claim that their sentiments have been hurt and someone deserves to be punished for hurting their sentiments. Because if this forceful respect is imposed on the free world, then it will not be a free world anymore.